The reviews for Sony's and Marvel's upcoming Madam Web are officially out, right as the film is about to open up international. With a super late review embargo, it's not surprising at all that we're here to talk about the reviews that can be summed up in the bad, the worse, and the awful. Many times in these review roundups, I try to look for the good, the bad, and something that's generally in the middle. With Madam Web, I am struggling to find any of the big 10 outlets that you can look at across the media landscape that you can kind of go to. Okay, well, that's a trusted outlet that contributes to huge reviews from general audiences. You know, your Variety review, your Deadline review, your IGN, for example. It's impressive when among all of them, you are struggling to find any positive. So that's telling. Now, on top of this, reading through a lot of these reviews, one thing is very, very apparent, that this film is a bad film. That seems to be sort of like the general consensus. Worrisome, right? Well, if you're going in for the visuals or the spectacle, apparently that's not there either. According to these reviews, it's lacking a lot of what's even made some of the more terrible Sony films at least somewhat enduring or have some sort of talking point or staying power. Whether any of them have had that, you be the judge. I would say maybe Venom 1, but that's it. So, again, just across the board, I'm not seeing a whole lot positive. The only thing that you can take away from it is that they say, well, the cast, occasionally they're good. I mean, occasionally doesn't make up for a bad film, so, you know, that's a waste. CG is set to be bad. The story is set to be rushed, almost nonsensical, and has a lot of issues. Pacing issues, quality control, the CG, the villain, the overall and the overarching plot that connects everybody. Apparently, none of that really works out. It's sounding like we got another classic Sony comic book stinker on our hands, which is unfortunate. I was rather looking forward to hopefully having a step up from Morbius, but apparently that's not the case. So, again, disappointing, but not too shocking, I would say. Now, of course, we'll see what the fan reviews say. And no, I'm not saying, oh, the fans are always right, because I hate that argument when people hate something that the critics are, you know, praising. They're like, well, the fans are right. Or when the critics hate something that the fans love, they're like, well, the fans are right. It goes so many different ways. Just make up your own mind. I'll see the film, I don't know, like, 24 hours away or something. I'll give my review. Easy to say, though, that anticipation, if there was any, is probably at an all-time low.